used to jump in the water every couple of weeks and clean the bottom of the boat, just with like the stuff that you'd use to get.
That's scary.
Yeah. At points it was 5 miles deep. We'd swim under and scrape that off. And the first time that I did it, I mean, my heart was racing. I was so scared. You do it for 2 reasons. One is speed. The second reason that you do it is because they're like they're called rock oysters, I think, that come on the bottom, and they attract smaller fish, and then in turn it attracts bigger and bigger fish.
Right.
So we were quite aware of this, and we're just still doing it. My blade went through the water really quick, and I was like, either I've got really strong suddenly or something in the water. And I looked over, I didn't really say anything. And then I did. I was like, girls, is there something in the water? Because someone was resting at this point. And
Right.
she was like, Cleopatra resting. She was like, no. Didn't even look. And then it happened again with my other blade. And I was like, there's definitely something in the water. So I dropped my blade and then I stood up and looked over. And I was like, might want to see that, girls. So then they both stood up and they were like, it's a fucking shark, like this, screamed it. And I looked over the edge and I saw then this flash of blue. Look over the edge and I'm like, it's definitely a blue marlin. They're a mix between a swordfish and a sailfish. I think they're the fastest fish in the sea. And they're about 4 meters long. They can grow up to 5 meters, I think. And they've got a big bill that comes out. And I think that's how they attack fish. It's like, right, oars in, because we've broken an oar. We don't want to, ruin another oar. Music off, because I was like, the vibrations might be attracting the smaller fish. So I was like, clear on that one. The two of them listened to me, did nothing that I asked for, and instead got their GoPro in their phone and just like dunked it in the sea and started filming it. And as a result, we've now filmed, I think, the only marlin strike. They were chasing after some yellowfin tuna that were under the daggerboard and the rudder, and the marlin was trying to attack them and to eat them. And so it wasn't attacking us as a boat, but the tuna were sheltering under our boat because it was the only way that they could. And then the next thing you know is this awful noise. It's like a crunching noise. And then this scream from Grace, and she's kneeling on this seat, and the marlin's gone through the bottom of the boat, through the middle compartment, and hit the bottom of her seat. So it's come up almost through the deck, and it's made her seat jump. So her scream is not only because the marlin's like literally come through under her boat.
The boat.
It's actually wobbled the boat and made her like jump up on her seat.
God.
So then I don't know why, but on camera she's then like, right, this is no joke now. And I'm like, it was never a joke. Why are we on joke? So at this point we've got basically half of the boat is full up with water. And I remember calling up the safety officer, and I said, been hit by marlin. And I was trying to explain to him how big the hole was. And he was like, yeah, that's fine, Maddie. Where the top of the marlin's sword has come off, use that to plug the hole. I was like, I'll be really honest, mate. I was like, it's not quite going to cut it.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, how big is it? And I was like, dinner plate? I was like, I don't know. But I was like, this sort of size? And he was like, okay, so what you need to do is you need to cut up a dry bag and go under the boat and like stick it to the bottom of the boat. And I was like, sorry. I was like, the signal's really bad. I was like, I thought you said go under the boat. And he was like, yeah, no, I did.